What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the $50 Funko Pop Collection Challenge. Overall goal of this series is to buy a $100 Funko Pop from every single Funko Pop category, starting with just a $50 bill. If you remember from the last episode, guys, we were over at FanX and ended up buying a good amount of $100 Funko Pops, and I believe we were left over with a balance of about $316. And since that time, I've only sold one item from a previous episode, and that was the classic TV series Penguin, which after fees ended up selling for $13.12. Which, adding that back to our balance, guys, we have a total of $329.88 to work with in this episode. Which, and by the way, I still have a couple of items left over in my inventory that I'm gonna be selling on a Whatnot auction this October. Actually, I believe it to be a week from when this video releases. And there's gonna be all sorts of other really cool items, not just according to this series. So if you guys wanna go and check that out, definitely use the link down below, and you can get $15 off any pop as well if it's your first purchase, and use the code down below. But circling back around, guys, to this video, I guess we could definitely buy some $100 Funko Pops. Our list is definitely getting a little bit tougher, so some local shops probably wouldn't have the things that we're looking for. So I think in this episode, we're gonna go to our normal stores that we usually go to, and also a couple of deals on Facebook Marketplace and some garage sales. So let's go out on the hunt, see what we can find, and without any further ado, let's get it started. Here we go.
What's up, guys? I decided to stop by the mall. I'm gonna head into EntertainArt and see if we can find anything to build up our collection budget, and yeah, hopefully we can find something good.
I'll be honest, EntertainArt's kind of been slacking lately, but you know, some decent things here and there. They did have a good amount of Stranger Things pops, guys, but most of these were like reprints. Some of the older Stranger Things pops actually do have some value, but unfortunately these are the ones that have been reprinted within the last year or so. But looking around to see what other things that they have right here, they actually had a Chase, which is kind of cool. $20 isn't a bad deal, but I think that's about what that Chase goes for, so I'm going to pass on it today. And this is just a good example of those being a reprint, guys. That blue barcode on the bottom indicates that it was recently remade by Funko. But anyways, cool to see some Stranger Things pops, I suppose. Kind of looking on this other side, guys, we have a Blue Beetle pop, which is the GameStop exclusive. I think this has gone up in value a little bit since the Blue Beetle movie came out. This is another fun one too as well. This is from an old video game. They only have it at $5, and that's about what it goes for. Anyways, looking at some other older pops, guys, that you think would have some value but really don't. Patty Mayonnaise from Doug is kind of a fun one. This Gretsuko, I think that's how you say it, goes for about what they're asking for, about 10 bucks. They also had the Super Saiyan Kefla, I think that's how you say her name. Or Kale? Sorry, I thought it was another character. But anyways, guys, looking through some of the other ones right here, we have Mike from Stranger Things, another Mike Wazowski. I don't know, it's just pops that I feel like I don't see very often, but the value isn't crazy. This one I found kind of interesting. This is the Pringles Man, but it has the sticker that says it's limited to 10,000 pieces. Kind of interesting. I don't know if there's really much of a price difference with that sticker, but anyways, guys, that was pretty much it. Okay, folks, for this next clip, guys, is actually a video game pickup. I think earlier in the series, guys, I ended up finding a GameCube game at one of my local thrift stores, and I haven't really dabbled much in video games lately in the series, but whenever I do find a good deal, I found this one on Facebook Marketplace, I definitely have to go after it. So every game that she had was $4, and surprisingly, guys, the ones that I pick up you wouldn't think would have value, but these are kind of the rare occasions of sports games that actually do have value. But enough chit-chatting, let's go pick them up.
Hi, how's it going? I was talking to Christina, I believe. Yeah, 2 games, yeah. Those 2 right there? Yep. Okay, perfect, thank you. Do you have any other games by chance, or still the ones? These are what I have left. Oh, okay. Okay, folks, I ended up picking up these 3 games. We'll talk about it a little closer in the car. Okay, guys, I know these are sports games. You wouldn't think they're actually worth much, but so this right here is about maybe like a $26 game right here. NCAA Football 13, NCAA Basketball 10 actually is worth more than you think. It's about a $50 game, and this one is a heavy hitter, guys. This one right here, this is the last NCAA football game that they came out with, and it goes for close to $100. So I paid $12 for all 3 of these right here, and I'll tell you what, this is going to give us a good amount of funds back in our collection budget. All right, another day, another deal. I found a listing on my local KSL classifieds. There was a bunch of anime pops, guys, and they were all, I believe, $10 a piece, and there were some one-piece pops in there. Granted, I did a little discovery, and some of them are kind of some somewhat newer reprints, but the other one is definitely a great deal, so we're gonna go pick that up. And this 100% is something that's gonna add more funds back into our collection budget for sure. How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Is it Ronald?
Yeah, those 3, yeah, from One Piece. So I'll take a look at them. Make sure. Sweet. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a good one. So if you couldn't see it on film just a little bit earlier, guys, here are the 3 that I picked up. So we got Zoro, Usopp, and also Portgas the Ace. I don't know much about One Piece. I have seen the Netflix show, but I know that this guy right here is actually a pretty decent pop. And you can see on the bottom right there that it is an original one. So we'll break down value when we get back home, but this one's a solid pickup. These ones aren't bad either. Okay, I'm here at good old EntertainArt, guys. I'm gonna head in and see what they got. Hopefully they got something good. I gotta say, when you go to this EntertainArt and you see a cart of new stuff, you know you're gonna find at least a good deal on something. And right off the bat, guys, we found this Ray Gun Stewie, which is around like a $35 pop for retail for $12, which is a great deal. And if you want to see some of the other stuff that I found, guys, there's some pretty good, decently older stuff, like this guy right here from Men in Black. We have, I believe this is Agent J right here and Frank for $12.99. It's about a $25 pop, so I'm definitely gonna pick that one up. And usually my philosophy, guys, if I can double my money, I usually pick something up. This one at $12.99, an older pop for sure from 21 Jump Street. I can get about $20, so pretty close to that double up, so definitely a good one to pick up. This Boba Fett is one that I haven't actually seen in a while, but it does have that special edition sticker, so it's not worth as much. Going down here, guys, looking at some of the other ones that we have, some Cartoon Network, another Men in Black pop, which I end up picking that one up. One that I haven't seen in a while, which is Knight Rider, which I thought was kind of an interesting one. I ended up passing on that one because the price was pretty much spot on that. But looking around, guys, kind of seeing what other things that they have right here. They did have this Dark Crystal pop, which I think it goes for about like 30-ish, but they had it for 20, so I decided to pass on that due to my, you know, double up rule. But these ones are actually pretty good as well. We also have Schmidt from 21 Jump Street, definitely picking that one up. That's a great deal. We also have John Gerard from Talladega Nights. I sold this one recently for about $25, and at $12.99, that's a great pickup. And looking at some of the other stuff, guys, that they had, I think this is more of the same stuff that I've seen before when I visited, you know, within the last couple of weeks. But I just figured I'd show off some of the other stuff, you know, that's that sell in kind of stuff. But that was pretty much it at the other EntertainArt. Well, I gotta say, guys, with that recent trade-in card that was right there, they had some decent stuff, and for retail, can't complain about that. All right, folks, since we went to EntertainArt, we got to stop by Gamers Asylum. I haven't found anything here in a while, but hopefully our luck turns around. Gamers Asylum, guys, actually had a decent amount of trade-in. I don't think I've ever seen this much trade-in in this store before, but I wanted to show off some of the stuff, and most of it was pretty accurately priced, but there were a couple of things that were actually a solid deal, like that Todoroki for $5 is actually a great deal. That's about an $18 pop. There was a lot of My Hero Academia stuff, and we do end up picking up some more My Hero stuff, guys, like this guy right here. I think it's Bakugo, I think that's how you say his name. But yeah, $5, not a bad deal on that one either. This one was a great deal at $18, guys. It goes for about $55, and I think they priced it at that because they thought it was a different sticker. But with that actual con sticker, that is a great deal at $18. So we're definitely gonna pick that one up for sure. Looking at this one, we have Bakugo again. And yeah, I mean, price isn't terrible, but it's not enough for me that I would add enough money back into my collection budget that it would be worth it for me to pick up. Looking at some of the other stuff, guys, they had a ton, like I said, of My Hero Academia pops. This guy was kind of hiding back there. We have Cal Kestis, which at one point this actually had some more value, but when the new game came out earlier this year, the pop restocked, so the value definitely went down. And then looking at some of the other stuff, guys, they had some more stuff up top, which I thought were kind of interesting. One that I haven't seen in a while. We have Dante's Inferno with the Beetlejuice pop right here. I thought it had a little bit more value, but it goes for about that $40 that they're asking for. But a very unique pop you don't see very often. A bunch of these Apex pops, and I actually picked these up individually, not a part of the challenge, guys, for somebody that I know was looking for those. And then, guys, we have this Hero Killer Stain that you can see right here. $30 pop that goes for about $60. So that is a great pickup for sure. Sheesh, folks, back-to-back stores with some pretty decent scores. I didn't mean to rhyme right there, but I can't complain about that. That is awesome. Alrighty, folks, I got everything laid out here, and I believe I spent $179 on everything that's on the table. So let's start off with the video games right here, guys. We can check out some of these NCAA football titles, and I guess basketball for that matter. So upon further inspection, something that I missed at that garage sale, guys, with this disc is cracked. But I mean, hey, it was only $4, so this one's kind of considered a wash. But these guys right here actually are the ones that are worth a good amount. Surprisingly, guys, this NCAA football game. This was the last NCAA football that they ever made. And so this game goes for about $100. And that's what I'm hoping to get. I'm going to say maybe on the lower end. Hopefully we can get about 95. NCAA basketball 10, guys, goes, believe it or not, goes for about 40 to 50 bucks. So I'm hoping to get somewhere in the middle of that at 45. Now these guys right here, guys, these ones actually on the bottom are reprints, I think as of 2021. So, I mean, I hope that I can get, you know, my $10 back that I spent on these, but I felt like I needed to because I already requested to get them because I wanted to get this one specifically. But, you know, let's say we could just maybe make a couple bucks on each of these. So let's just say $12 for each of them. And since this one of Ace is the original print, it's going for about 60 to like 80 bucks from what I've seen. So we're gonna go right in the middle and hopefully we can get about 70 for him. So the Men in Black pops right here, I've actually sold one of these recently, but I think now that we have both of Agent K and Agent J, I think these will do pretty well. This one I think I can get about 25 for. Ray Gun Stewie sells for about 40 to 50, so I'm hoping to get 45 for him. And same with Agent J, I'm hoping to get maybe about 25 for Agent K as well. These ones I kind of took a little bit of a gamble on. These are just ones that you don't see very often, at least for these bottom three. But 21 Jump Street, guys, I absolutely love that movie, at least the reboot version. I've never seen the original one, but I think we could probably get about $21 for each of these, so 42 total. And John Gerard from Talladega Nights, I think I could probably get about 24. So out of all the different pops that were over at Gamers Asylum, I ended up just going after these three My Hero Academia pops. Todoroki was actually a pretty good deal. I mean, it was really cheap, and I think it goes for around like $20 or so. So let's just say lower end, hopefully we can get about 18 out of Todoroki. These two I might have taken a little bit of a gamble on. This one though, actually it's kind of a red flag that it actually has the official con sticker. But after doing some research and everything like that to see if maybe it could have been a fake that I bought, I've actually determined it to be real. Everything ended up checking out. Hero Killer Stain is still going for about $60 even with just that shared sticker. So I'm hoping to get 60 on him. And then Mr. Compress or Compress, I'm not sure how you say that, but I'm hoping since it does have that con sticker, I can get maybe about 55 for him. Estimated value of everything here, guys, I'm hoping to bring back $528 back into the collection budget. And folks, just like that, that's going to do it for this episode of the $50 Funko Pop Collection Challenge. Please, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite find of the video? I think for me, one of my favorites was definitely Ray Gun Stewie, but you'll have to let me know in the comment section below what you think. Be sure to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Guys, I'm trying to get to 50,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and we're well on our way of doing that. But if you haven't already, please subscribe. Like always, guys, remember to be kind to one another and always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.